Hey everybody, my name is Marin and this is going to be the 3x3 3 moves in 10 minutes. So we can do this a couple of challenging ways. Since we only have 3 moves, you can do this in 20-10 format, which means 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, rotating through all 3 movements for a total period of 10 minutes. Or you can shoot for a high repetition rate, which is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna shoot for 50 repetitions of each movement, and we're gonna repeat that 3 times in 10 minutes. For the purposes of making this video efficient and quick, we're gonna do it 1 set around, and then you guys are gonna do the other 2 sets on your own. So let's go ahead and go over the 3 exercises first. You're gonna need 1 piece of equipment, and that is 1 dumbbell. And we're gonna need these for 2 of our exercises. The first one is gonna be the wood chopper. So for the wood chopper, you're gonna be in a nice squat stance, about shoulder width apart, toes are pointed forward. We're gonna bring this dumbbell, holding it with 2 fists like this, up to 1 shoulder. With our squat, so we're performing a normal squat, kicking our glutes back nice and far, forming that 90-degree angle with our legs. With our squat, we're gonna bring that dumbbell down to the opposite knee on the outside, rotating our torso as we look in that direction, then exhale as we extend, stand up, bring it back to center. So again, we're gonna be switching sides on this exercise, so we're only gonna do 25 on each side, and then we're gonna do 50 wide stance squats. So we're gonna take our dumbbell and we're gonna hold it like a goblet, like this. Bringing it to our chest, we're gonna bring our legs nice and far and wide. You can even feel free to point your toes to the corners. They don't have to be straight forward. It's actually probably a little nicer. Bringing them out to the corners. Performing the same nice squat form, kicking our tush back, bending at the hips, straight back, straight chest, gaze forward. We're gonna bring those legs down into a 90-degree angle. Exhale, squeeze our glutes as we stand up, keeping that core nice and tight. So, we're gonna do 50 of these. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Then we're gonna put our dumbbell down and we're gonna do 50 Supermans. Wow, okay, so Supermans are gonna target our entire backside. These are probably some of the most efficient and most kind of love-hate relationship type exercises you can do, because most of our movement is forward. We sit forward, we walk forward, we use all of our forward muscles a lot more than we use our back muscles. So Supermans are great for evening all of that out. So we're gonna get down on our exercise mat all the way down to our belly, reach our arms up. I'm gonna scooch over a little bit here, just so I have a little bit more space. Reach our arms straight up out in front of us. And with a nice big exhale, we're gonna squeeze, lifting our legs, our quads, squeeze those glutes, squeeze the back, chest off the ground, arms up. If that's too difficult for you, you can bend the elbows right here and lift here. So feel free to modify by either putting the dumbbells down or bringing your limbs to a bent angle if throughout the repetitions you start to break form. So if you're having a hard time and you're starting to feel like you're not doing a good job at maintaining form, that's the most important thing to reduce your risk of injury and to make sure you get a really effective workout. So to make that movement really efficient, you'd rather modify down rather than trying to do the harder, more advanced movement incorrectly. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do this whole round 1 time, 50 reps. If you're just starting, I would suggest starting out with 25 reps. But again, for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna make it really high. And again, you can do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest in between if you have a timer. So let's go ahead and get started. We got our dumbbell here, 25 reps of the wood chopper. I'm gonna do this nice and consistent. Here we go. Down, exhale up. Squeeze those glutes. 4. We're just gonna do this really at pace here, breathing in deep, because we're not gonna break in between the repetitions. You guys are doing great. I really don't know if this is 25 or 15. I kind of lost count in my mind. So we're gonna do 10 more. Stick that butt out nice and far behind you. You should feel it in your shoulders and your glutes and your legs. Last one. Good. Woo, other side. Here we go. Tight core. Really, if you stick your glutes out really far back, that's gonna give you a really efficient movement in your glutes and your hamstrings. Breathe with me. Keep that form. You guys are doing great. Focus on the movement. We're about halfway there. Squeeze the glutes at the top too. We got 5 more repetitions. You guys are doing good. Let's do one more. Great. Now right into the goblet, holding it goblet style and wide-legged stance right here. So if you're doing it at this pace, you really want to focus on contracting all your muscles as tight and as hard as you can. This is what gives you nice control and strength throughout the whole movement. It's not just about performing the movement loosely, it's about squeezing that core, squeezing those glutes, extending those legs, really locking them out at the top, squeezing everything as tight as you can. Good job, guys. Keep breathing with me. Keep that core nice and tight. Stay even and paced. That's really how you get the most effective movement in. So it's a nice even pace, but we're squeezing with all our might, and that's what's gonna really deepen the extent of our benefit from these movements. And I know I'm reiterating myself right now, but I really want you to understand that. Mind where the motion is. 2 more repetitions. You guys are doing great. All right, here comes the Supermans. Remember, modify down if you must. Woo! Here we go. Squeeze at the top, okay? Good. Inhale. So remember, mind where the motion is. Squeeze with everything you got. Exhale as you go. 4, 5. Squeeze. Try to lift higher and higher each time. You guys got it. Halfway there. Remember, if you have to modify down, feel free to bend the elbows. We got 8 more. Woo! You guys did great. So if you're just starting out, try that for 25 to 30 reps, 3 times around, all within 10 minutes. If you're doing the 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, then just time yourself that whole time for the 10 minutes, as many times around as that takes. You guys did awesome. We did this 50 reps. That probably took us about 6 minutes or just over. So again, about 25 reps is a good place to start. So that's it, guys. That is a 3x3, 3 movements in 10 minutes. You guys did excellent. Thank you so much for joining me here. My name is Marin, and thanks for watching.